Hey guys, welcome back to another Football Manager video here on the ChesnoidPlays channel. Drop the video a like if you're enjoying. Of course, as ever, please make sure you subscribe as well so you don't miss out on more. And follow me on Twitch. There's a link in the description down below. We are approaching the January transfer window today and very much, hopefully, going to be pulling off some transfers too. We have a couple of players we're interested in. A couple of players are leaving us. Nikolai Müller is joining Lusitania La Rosa for $1 million. Money. 1.1 actually. George Williams is leaving us as well. We're trying to loan out Mark Helm. We're also trying to loan out a couple of others, including Declan John. Whilst we try and buy or sign Pascocci on a free. Potentially going for Lewis Gordon, the left back, permanently. And maybe Ryan Giles if we can't get Lewis Gordon. And we've got a couple of goalkeeper options we might look to try and utilise if we have some money left over. But again, as ever, I'm not going to risk the financial future of the club to try and get promotion. So we're going to do well thought out moves. Helm is going to go on loan to Oxford. That's good news for us. That's first team football for him. And hopefully he can grow. If not, get to the point where someone might actually look to buy him off me. We signed him on a free, of course, and he's been nothing more than a squad player, but he's been frustrated at the amount of money. He's been frustrated at the amount of first team football he's had, so we'll loan him out and hopefully he'll be happy. Josh Haven, that's going to be a no for me, I'm afraid. Holmes no longer concerned about my tactical decisions. Thank you, Charlie. That's good news. We'll keep him playing first team regularly, and Elliot Watt is on his way back, which is good news for us as well. Right, thumbs up, subscribe, follow on Twitch, and let's go and get it done. Fans are unhappy at the sale of Nikolai Müller, but I just I couldn't keep him. I was never going to get a work permit, so he absolutely had to go. We've made a record of £4.6 million from transfer incomings this year. Hearts have now made another bid for Lewis Gordon. And Derby have inquired about Simons, who would become unsettled if not allowed to discuss terms. Now, I am going to ask the world of Derby. And they're going to walk away, and now he's going to say, I want to go Derby. And I'm going to say, you can for over £1 million. Then he'll go, oh, okay, I suppose. And then no one will pay £1 million for him, and we'll be fine. In fact, actually, he's actually not come to me unhappy at all. So we've actually gotten away with that one. Can't believe I'm actively not selecting Sam Smith at the minute. It's mad, isn't it? Who'd have thought? Who'd have thought? So Blackpool away, 5th versus 6th in the League One table. This is quite a big one because they have a game in hand on us as well. So I say the fans turn up through thick and thin. Do it for them today if you can, boys. But this is not going to be easy. And I don't expect to do anything other than lose this game, if I'm completely honest. There you go. Told you. Every highlight from the first half, Cambridge United attack. First highlight of the second half, Blackpool goal. I could have put money on it. I could really have put money on it. The thing you love so much about FM is how every save is different. Will Fish for me is a championship player, but third season in your Dover save, you're in League 2 and he's back up for you. That's just the way it works, isn't it? It's the best thing about the engine is that it's so dynamic. Missing 2 centre-backs for this game as well doesn't help. It's a strong challenge by Yates, but we'll keep it in play. Send him. Oh, what a ball. Square it. Square it. Surely. Yes! 17th goal of the season for Ruud van Nistelrooy. We're level. Up the heckin' yellers. This is a good move. Blackpool look dangerous. You could just tell when he was on his own in the middle like that, you just knew that was going to end up in the bottom corner. Blackpool take the lead again. Yeah, I've never really gotten on that well with Poacher. I presume poacher works well with someone that has good positioning. This is from kickoff from Blackpool's goal. Nice. 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 Well, there you go. 2-2 from kickoff. We'll take that. So I'm going to take Adam Phillips off. I'm going to move Mendes Gomez central. I'm going to move Harvey Nibbs to the right. And then I'm going to bring Sam Smith on up top. And Elliot Watt is knackered as well. So I'm tempted to bring Charlie Holmes on it. Deep line playmaker as well, which I will do now. But now there's a highlight from kickoff again. But thankfully it's not them scoring. Double change. Changing roles. And now Xavier Simons picks up a knock. Oh, you couldn't have fucking scripted it. They've had an injury as well. But oh, so we've both had injuries. And neither of us can have a sub. So it's actually 10 versus 10 right now. Because we've both made 3 substitutions and then picked up an injury. It's Sam Smith out wide. Back left to Blake Tracy. Solid challenge by Ladapo, but Blake Tracy will try again. Ah, it's really poor. Charlie Holmes does really well to win it back. Nibbs. Back to Ralston. There's 3 minutes to go. Next goal wins it, surely. Might do better this time, Fraser. Thank you. Don't lose it again. Oh, I'm worried. Johnston, Blake Tracy, Holmes. It's excellent football. Mikey Johnston. Oh, keeper's fumbled it. Nibbs. Can't turn it in. Hits the post. I'll keep morale high. Tell him I'm happy with it, which I am. We'll take the 2-2 point at Blackpool. They've still got a game in hand. They can still go above us. But crucially, they're not going to above us now by beating us and then still have that game in hand. We're 12 points off the automatic promotion spots, so that ain't happening. But finishing in the playoffs is absolutely a possibility. But there's only 3 points between 5th and 10th. So we have to keep up some relative decent form. Oh, God. Well, that means that Xavier Simons will stay at the club. But he's out for 4 to 5 months with a broken ankle. And that could kill his potential. So Gloucester City at home, FA Cup 3rd round. We will not get a better opportunity to get through to the 4th round of the FA Cup for a while in this save than we have here in this fixture. Absolutely has to be a win. No excuses for anything other. We've gone 4-4-2, thrown our best 2 strikers up top. Obviously missing a couple of players for injury, but we've started a strong team, and it's a team that will do that after 2.5 minutes. Explain that to me. I mean, we should still win this game from here, but it's still incredibly frustrating. Pen, never mind, we'll score anyway. 1-1. We should still win it. It's just inexplicable to give away that goal early doors. This is wonderful football apart from that giving the ball away moment. But Nibbs had good composure there. Johnston was a good tackle to be fair, but Harvey's alive in the box and buries it. Oh, from kickoff, here we go. Gonna be Blackpool all over again. Oh, just don't do it to me, game. Please, just don't do it to me. Do it to them, but don't do it to me. Lovely ball to Harvey. Lovely ball to Sam Smith. Can we do it to them? Yes, we can. That's better! 2-1 Cambridge! Sorry, Gloucester. Praise. We could still lose it from here, but that response to going a goal down makes me very happy. A good cut run is good for exposure as well, let alone the financial side of it. Obviously, you need to actually see it through. And they're about to bring it back to 2-2 here because the keeper's going to do something inexplicable. I might have to take Felix Amalco off here because he's having the worst game of any goalkeeper ever in the history of time. 3-2. Alright, we'll drop from attacking to positive. We're making hard work of it, but we are playing well. It was a gift of a first goal. Without that, well, to be fair, both of their goals were gifts. Both of their goals were gifts. So it should be 3-0. But I still don't think this game is over. There's definitely more goals in this. There's been far too many chances for there not to be more goals in this. Amalco just doesn't want to anymore, does he? 3-3. Well, up again, Okadina. Harvey will run after this one, though. Hat-trick, Harvey. Three of the best. He's made them pay. In the 92nd minute, we make it 4-3. Ruud van Nistelrooy to the rescue again. 2 gifted goals for them, which meant they were still in with a chance when they scored that third. They should never have had their first. They should never have had their second. They will go out, but fair play to Gloucester for putting up a hell of a fight. FA Cup 4th round draw. Nobody any lower than League One still in the competition. So we either draw someone that is at the same level as us or a much bigger team. Premier League team away, please. Give me that payday. Give me that payday. I'm going to pee whilst it happens. Give me a payday, please. A home to Stoke. Fuck. Good. That's that done. And Mendes Gomez will sign. That's a great deal for us. To have him permanently, rather than just on loan from Derby, is huge. Not starting Masterson at the minute, Shammy, no. I'm not just going to throw him straight into a big game. That's a lovely ball. That's a great finish. That's why we made the signing permanent. Warsaw's in Birmingham, HP. Never mind, they're in. Oh, it's a beautiful finish. It's a beautiful finish. Jaden Smith makes it 1-1. He's offside. Never mind. Indifferent, Ali. We've made Mendes Gomez's loan move permanent, or it will be as of the summer. We've made a signing at centre-back in Connor Masterson, who's come back to the club. The 3 signings I went for have gone elsewhere. Someone we became aware of late. Like, we scouted someone, and in the week that we were waiting for the scout report, he signed for someone else. Sam Smith, however, it's just put us 2-1 up here. Is that a pen? It's given. Just on the line and in the box, as per the rules of the game. Sam Smith with a chance to kill it off at 3-1. I think he missed his last. He's buried that one. Yes. Yes. Connor Masterson is a permanent signing, Samaboy. Can we end it in style? I'd love to. Square it. In style! 10th goal of the season for Mendes Gomez. He has celebrated signing for us permanently with 2 goals today. We will get a very deserved 4-1 win. Carlisle away. Sharkic up top for that. He scored against us last time we played them, didn't he, Sharkic? They're kind of lower mid-table, aren't they? Pick up where we left off last time, for damn sure. They're lower mid-table, I think, Carlisle, but they did just hold Blackpool to a point. So they cannot be underestimated, because Blackpool, obviously, as we played them recently, are a decent team. Carlisle sat around about where Walsall were. If we perform the way that we did against Walsall, we'll win this. And we should win it. Not relatively comfortably, but without too much of a fuss. Like a 2-0 or a 3-1 or something. I'd love a clean sheet, so we barely keep any of them anymore. Last year, despite finishing 13th, we had the best defensive record in the whole bloody division. Go on, Sam, you're in. Bury it. Good lad. There we go. 1-0 Cambridge. After 90 seconds. 15th goal of the season. Well, Thompson challenge, but we still got it. Mendes Gomez. Worldy, maybe? No? Oh, Nibs. Simple. Simple, simple. Sometimes you got to just keep it that way. Good finish. Right. Everybody's fucking shattered, so I'm going to have to make some changes. Johnson for Mendes Gomez is having a poor game. Masterson on for Mont. And let's move Adam Phillips back there and bring Charlie Holmes on at cam. Triple change. These are the games we had to pick points up in, really. We had a run of really horrible fixtures playing everybody around us. Now, hopefully, is the opportunity to put together a decent run of form again before we then play those really tough games again at the end of the season. But hopefully, by that point, we might still be... Oh, 2-1. Might still be in a playoffs position. There's still 10 minutes to go here, and they've just pulled one back. So let's not take it for granted that we're actually going to make it to the playoffs. It's going to be a victory, I hope, with minimal time remaining. Another really solid all-round team performance. Just can't seem to keep a clean sheet at the minute to save our lives, but keeping the points tally ticking over is most important. I don't mind if we concede some goals, provided we outscore the opposition. And at home against Barnsley, they are only about 5 points off the playoffs. So they're not having a bad season by any stretch of the imagination. Shamal George is a goalkeeper I'd be very intrigued in. Still interested in signing him, but he has no interest in signing for me, annoyingly. But if we can prove to him in this game that we are a side worth signing for, maybe we can change his mind. But I have a funny feeling Barnsley are going to win this. Glad to hear it, Alex. It would probably cause many more grey hairs if it wasn't with Cambridge. Thanks to my obvious love for the club, it's not been that stressful. Oh, it's loose from them. And punished. It's really poor from Barnsley. If that happens against me, I am livid. But it's happened for me, so happy. 2-0. Hello, Martin, mate. How are you, my man? Mikey Johnson's doing okay. Ralston's been really solid at right back. Pleased with them both, to be honest. Ralston certainly hit the ground running quicker than Mikey, but Mikey's not had as much first team football, so I can't really be too unhappy with him. Yeah, Malcolm's distribution isn't the greatest. Passing of 9. Throwing of 11. I try not to get him to play it out any further than the centre-backs. But he insists on doing so. But a clean sheet for the first time in what feels like forever moves us up to 4th in the table with 16 games to go. And 2 certainly winnable games on the horizon as well. Right, so we've rotated a little bit for this next game. Because it's come just a few days after the last one. So we kind of needed to, just to ensure we're not stretching the squad too thin over this period where we really do need, or really can, really should, be picking up some good results. Banks Landell, we sold to Wrexham. Ryan Giles chose 22nd placed Wrexham over coming to us in the playoffs. We can solidify our position in the playoffs if we continue to pick up wins in the next 2 or 3 games. So let's see what we can do. There's 4 to aim for here, Anthony. There's one. Mikey Johnson, 1-0. 24th minute. A second would make me just that little bit happier and more comfortable. And then, is he onside though? That's the question. The answer to be yes, he is. So that's 2-0. And now I can make the change that I wanted to make, which was Lewis Thompson off and Adam Phillips on. Runner. Oh my God, they're flooding the box. Look at that. Challenge Blake Tracy. No, you not give a pen, ref. That is a joke. Well, there goes the clean sheet. No, there doesn't go the clean sheet. Amalco with a penalty save. The clean sheet might still be going. No, we've got free kick. Waste time like never before, please, gentlemen. Cheers from Canada. Cheers back to you, Skier. Aiden's just joined from Canada as well. There you go, he spotted you already. Yeah, justice indeed, Sammy. That was never a pen, was it? Ever in the history of penalties. Wasting time well now as we try and tick down towards the final whistle, which should be moments away, ref, if you don't mind. Another well-earned 3 points. Dare I say it, back-to-back clean sheets as well. After the way that Amalco was woeful against Gloucester, we've rallied well. We've rallied really well. Wants me to go attacking away from home against Mansfield. I'm not going to change it too much. We put Masterson back into the starting lineup, but other than that, I'm going to leave it as is again. Or we put Adam Phillips back in for Mendes Gomez. I mean, everybody is in great form at the minute, to a man. So we're having a really solid January transfer window so far, with the players coming in that, well, most of the players coming in that we wanted, and the form being really good too. So now that I've said that, I'm going to jinx myself, and we'll lose here away from him against Mansfield rather horribly. Fingers crossed, I mean. Yeah, Mansfield to Man City's quite a jump, Aiden, to be honest, isn't it? Mansfield to Man City's quite a jump. Having a lot of the ball here, Mansfield. I'm not entirely too keen on it, to be honest. Because they're going to do that. Goal. Kyle John with a very, very good goal for Mansfield. And they lead. That's a good cross. Oh, it's a lovely header by Sam Smith. Wow. Post and across the line. You can't come any closer. I mean, the stats read certainly one way, don't they? But the only one that matters reads the other way. We should have won that. And it brings to an end what was a really good run of form in a game we certainly should have continued that good form in. Frustrating, to say the least, especially with the FA Cup game against Stoke next. Transfer deadline day passes. We had Masterson and Simon Power in, with Nikolai Merler, Mark Helm and Scott Butler going out. Basically sums up our transfer window. We were trying to do a bit more, but we just weren't able to do it, unfortunately. It's just a shame. Willow left as well to go to Coventry, but that had already been agreed. So the squad are... To be fair, the squad is still good. And obviously our form recently has been very good. Other than the most recent defeat to Mansfield, unfortunately. We're getting good attendances at home as well. 6,007, 6,001. So fingers crossed the home game against Stoke will be a sellout. It certainly should be. And then 17th place Wigan, 16th place Bristol Rovers, 14th place Burton. They should be wins, really. Then we've got some tough games again. Before a couple of fixtures where we should be winning again. We've got an indifferent run in. An indifferent run in. At this stage with what, 14 games to go for us and 7 points the gap. At this stage, I'd say yes, we'll make the playoffs. But it's only if everybody performs to their absolute maximum for the rest of the season, which hopefully they will. Missing Simons for the rest of the year is frustrating. Orlando Arams will be back sooner rather than later. But really pleased to have confirmed the permanent signing of Mendes Gomez as well. For those of you on YouTube that might not have seen that. He's joining us permanently at the end of the season. After the end of his loan spell. So we're really pleased with that. He'll come in permanently. Sam Smith looks like he's going to be leaving us. Sam Smith on a free to Fenerbahce, Young Boys or Lask. We offered him a new deal and he wanted £11,000 when he's on 3,002. And I absolutely cannot afford that. So unless he fails to agree terms with all three of those teams, I think we're going to be losing Sam Smith in the summer. And we will certainly be needing a brand new striker next season, which is going to be a hell of a hunt to try and find one. For now, though, that's going to bring this YouTube video to a close. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Do drop the video a like if you've enjoyed. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on more. It's probably going to be a pretty close run thing for the rest of the season. So follow me on Twitch, come and join me, and I hope to see you in the next one.